Hi, and welcome back everyone to Sharekhan Education. My name is Behzad. I'm going to discuss another important topic from a perspective of an educational view. That is, I want to talk something about confirmation entry and how are we supposed to take some confirmation entries, even if we have missed the trade by a few rupees, or even if the trade has actually worked, the limit entry has actually worked, but we are expecting the stock to actually go much in our favor. तो थोड़ा एक्सपेंसिव आपको शायद बाय करना होगा या थोड़ा चीप आपको बाय करना हो सेल करना होगा. So how are we supposed to tackle this particular situation? Let's focus on to this particular thing over here. So a couple of days back, I've just taken up an XLT session, and in that session on let's say 6th May, what I've done is I've given up a nifty confirmation short trade from 22,581 levels. Okay, this is on the spot charts. So let's understand the top-down analysis as far as DIT trade is concerned. And with respect to the DIT trade, this is where the Nifty was. Okay, so this is of course a live candle. I'm going to hide some of the live candles on the chart. Okay, so I wanted to short on this particular candle over here, a strong red candle over here. Okay, so a daily charts is obviously in an equilibrium. Let's see the 75 minutes time frame. We were present over here onto this candle. So let me hide some of the candles. Okay, so a daily 75 was also a pressure candle. And then I wanted to execute this particular trade on 15 minutes time frame, or let's say 30 minutes time frame. कहीं पे भी आप execute कर सकते हो, logic ज़्यादा आपका important है. Okay, so even if you want to go on to 15 minutes, here we go. This is your quality level of your supply zone. This was your massive drop base and a drop. Let me redraw this one more time. This is your drop base and a drop. जो 15 minutes के time frame पे आपको definitely यहाँ पे entry मिल चुका है. If you see this, if you are trying to place an entry over here, आपको 100% touch यहाँ पे आपको मिल गया. So you're supposed to place your entry over here, stop loss over here, and targets, let's say 2:1 or 3:1, whatever it is. Or even if you wanted to place an entry, let's say on 30 minutes. So let's say this is my 30 minutes, and the structure looks really, really good on 30 minutes, frankly speaking. So if this is my drop base drop, then this is your structure on 30 minutes. Okay, so ये रहा आपका entry, ये रहा आपका stop loss, and let's say targets are 2:1s or 3:1s for the day, or it's a short trade, which means you are supposed to take it in futures. But आपकी एनालिसिस स्पॉट्स पे यहाँ पे होती है, या इक्विटी चार्ट्स पे आपकी एनालिसिस यहाँ पर होती है. So let us understand, limit entry is never a problem for me, which means entry, stop loss and target if you have placed as limit entry, आपको entry यहाँ पे first candle पे यहाँ पे मिल चुका है. But now the problem over here is, let's say I'm trying to understand this as a part of confirmation entry. कि confirmation entry पे, type 3 entry पे, अगर प्राइस अंदर जाके नीचे आ रहा है, मेरे फेवर में जा रहा है, तो उसे किस प्रकार से लेना चाहिए? Whatever time frame it is, whether it is 15 minutes or whether it is 30 minutes or 75 minutes, doesn't make any sense. But the main thing is, how are we supposed to execute this particular thing? या क्लास में या स्टडीज में हम इसे किस प्रकार से एग्जीक्यूट करते हैं? So number one is this. I want some confirmations happening from the zone. That's why it is known as a confirmation entry. Now let's see this. Are we getting some bearish confirmations for our Nifty short positions? So the first thing is the stock should go in, it should touch the zone, and then the pressure should be seen for that particular candle, which means the candle should start to leave the zone. It should complete. It should complete. I repeat again one more time, the candle should be closed. You cannot take these decisions on the live candle. In fact, this candle should be the completed candle over here. Okay, so one thing is, bearish candle होना बहुत जरूरी है, अंदर जाके नीचे क्लोज देना बहुत जरूरी है. So you have to wait for some confirmations for this particular zone and the structure. So one thing is very clear, कि limit entry to trigger हो गया, but we don't want a limit entry, we want some confirmation entries. So the candle has went in, it has left the zone, completed the zone. Hence, now this is not my entry. Now this is my entry, provided, I repeat again, provided the candle should be completed and the next candle should also start to leave below this closing area over here, which means एक complete होने के बाद दूसरा candle कहीं यहाँ से शुरू होना चाहिए. अगर ऊपर ही जा रहा है तो फिर कंफर्मेशन का मतलब नहीं है। बेरिश का मतलब है आपका कहीं यहां से कंफर्मेशन आना चाहिए। तो नेक्स्ट कैंडल, इफ यू वांट टू जंप, इफ यू सी सम बेरिश थिंग्स ओवर हियर, देन यू कैन जंप इट ओवर हियर. This is a proper and a perfect confirmation sort of a logic. Now there are two things. What you can see is, Behzad, how about the stop loss? Don't you think so? The risk is very, very big. Initially, the risk was hardly of, let's say, 50, 60 points. But now the risk has increased to 150 points. Example. Well, the answer to this is very simple. After your entry has met, okay, there are two things to look at it like that. One, that after the entry has met, keep the initial stop loss as it is. Okay, but then the reward will also be really, really high. You'll have to look out for rewards approximately 1.5 or 2 is to 1 like this way. Okay, so initial आपका जो planning था वो planning तो नहीं होगा, अब आपका targets really, really high हो जाएगा. So in this scenario, obviously we are attaining now in the process of attaining 2 is to 1s. So that is a good thing, which means you need to carry forward that trade. सेकेंड थिंग इज, अगर इतना बड़ा स्टॉप लॉस नहीं रखना है एंड ट्रेड आपके फेवर में जा रहा है, देन यू कैन ब्रिंग दिस स्टॉप लॉस फ्रॉम हियर टू द पॉइंट ऑफ योर ओरिजिनल कैंडल. तो आप ऐसा कर सकते हैं. Okay, so the main motto is not shifting the stop loss, but the main motto is for us to understand, is the zone working or not? So if the zone is working, if the pressure is seen on the chart and the candle starts to leave, let the candle get completed, you jump onto the next bearish candle, and entry is never a problem. Then you can obviously suffice your stop loss also. So that's it, friends, with respect to the confirmation entry topic over here. Hope this educational setup is of more importance. For further educational ideas, stay tuned. See you all the next time. Thanks a lot and take care. Bye-bye.
This should not be treated as a recommendation. Please conduct your own analysis or consult a financial advisor before investing.